Welcome to ZenTen with Jackie Rose of Zentangle, and welcome to day 2 of this week's ZenTen. And we're going to start on the next section. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. Let everything go. Start to feel like you're just in the present moment. And just feel really relaxed. This is a meditation, relaxation art form. So we're going to work on the second section here. So you notice I have my end right here. Now I can always move that, doesn't matter. You can move it closer or further away. It's in pencil, so it's meant to be disappeared. But with our pen, let's make another line. So we've got kind of a block here. And we're going to keep drawing these lines, turning our tile or our sketchbook. So we've got different sections. It doesn't matter how wide or how much space is in between these sections. And just because we will be filling something in here. So just focus on each line. Each line needs your undivided attention, focusing on just what we're drawing, nice and slow, breathing in and out, starting to allow our minds to slow down. Letting go of the outcome. And there we have it. Now I think I'm going to trace over the line that I had drawn with the pencil. And now we're going to fill up these sections. So let's just start with the first section here. We're just focusing on this section and we're going to just fill it up with lines. So you can aura one of the edges if you want. So an aura is just drawing the same thing right above it or below it. And we're just going to draw nice tight lines. They don't have to be tight. Follow your own desires, your own inner artist intuition is what I call it. And just fill up that section with lines. And then when you're done, turn your tile, and now we're going to do the same thing here, but we're going to draw those lines in the opposite direction. So we turn our tile, and I'm going to actually trace over this line right here because I feel like doing that. And actually, you know what, maybe I'll even make these lines slightly curved. Now this is a totally following your own intuition. They can be straight or curved, having a little arc to them. Totally up to you. Don't think too much about it, whatever you feel like drawing. Right? And then we turn and we're going to alternate, and that's all we're going to do. Every other one, we're going to alternate the way we draw our lines from vertical to horizontal. Although we're probably always drawing them the same way, it all depends upon the angle that we're in. And what I mean by that is I'm drawing these vertically, right? So now I turn my tile and it's going to be horizontal, but I'm still drawing vertical because I turn my tile. I'm still drawing the same way, but because I turned it, I'm drawing it in a different direction. So now these vertical lines over here look horizontal. It's taken me about 57 years to figure out the difference between horizontal and vertical. And I'm 57 years old. Okay, so then we'll go there. Now let's slow it down. I tend to go a lot faster when I'm teaching, just so you can see, you know, what it's, what I'm, just so you can see what I'm suggesting for the day. So let's really slow it down, focusing on each line, going nice and slow. If you're new to doing ZenTen, one of the things I do suggest is that you put on some nice, soft, relaxing music in the background. Preferably spa music or inspirational, just really relaxing meditation type music. And it helps us to slow down and feel really relaxed. And if you are in the house with somebody else who might have the TV on or the news or the radio, then I would like to suggest you go into a different room or ask him or her to go into a different room so you can get the meditative benefit. And if you don't have another room to go into, maybe create some space for yourself, put up a little table and chair, or just a chair, and get like a lap desk, like a lap desk or a clipboard or something, and put it on your lap, and maybe go out into your lanai if you have one, or go into your bedroom, and or just find a spot in the house that might be quiet where you can just set up a little area for yourself to do these ZenTens. Just a suggestion. So each line wants your undivided attention. Focus on each stroke. Each line is meaningful and on purpose. Remembering to breathe. Your pen only needs a light touch. If you find yourself clenching really hard on your pen like I do, then you might want to just be aware of that and loosen up a little bit. Make sure you're in a comfortable position in your chair with some good posture. And as you turn your tile back and forth, pay attention to how it sounds, the noise it makes sliding on the table. How it looks when you make that turn. Focusing on being in the present moment, being mindful of what we're doing. anytime that your hand gets tired, just take a break, shake it out, put down your pen, come back to it later. There you have it. Now, a couple things that you might want to do is you might want to embellish some of these a little bit. Now remember, on day 5 we do shading, and when we shade it transforms how this whole thing looks. One of the reasons we are suggested to let go of the outcome, because it's going to look different when we're done anyways. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick one column and color it in. Nice and solid. Just going to do one. Look at that. And I'm going to do I'm going to do another one in this section. So I'm just going to pick one, it doesn't matter where, and just color it in. Now you might decide to maybe color more of them than one, or you might decide you like to do something like put in some orbs, and I'll show you that as well. So let's say maybe I'll pick another column here and just put in some orbs. So just squishing in these little round shapes, tracing along the edges, and they're all connected, just to kind of dress it up a little bit. So that's what I'm suggesting for a little bit of an embellishment for these. Or you don't have to do anything. You can just leave as is. You could also leave one, have a little highlight in one of them. Maybe I'll leave a little highlight there. And just because we're coloring in doesn't mean we can go faster. Let's really try to slow it down. I mean, it does go a little bit faster, but I tend to go faster, so I have to be once I'm aware that I'm going faster, I slow it down. Just really focusing on nice light touch, coloring that in, focusing on how the white starts to disappear as I put the ink down. And notice how it's starting to look different. I think I'm going to put in another highlight in this one. And please give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And I'd really appreciate that thumbs up. That really helps my videos and my channel in the YouTube ratings or something like that. So this pattern is called Keeko, and I'll have it in the description or the comments, and or in this, yeah, and it's not, it's a variation of Keeko, Keeko, K-E-E-K-O, Keeko. And then tomorrow we will fill in the next section here with a different pattern, and then the day after that we'll fill in this section, and then the day on Friday we will, or the 5th day that you're watching this video, we will then go back and shade all of these patterns using our pencil and our tortillon. And if you don't have a tortillon or a blending stick, you can use a Q-tip, but that'll be on day 5. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.